Hey, what's up, Xander? You playing games with Dingus? Yep. Tell him I'm flying a little bit. We'll get a bite to eat shortly. He's complaining about being hungry. So, I don't know if you've seen any of the stuff, the way the drones look, but this is what they look like, Xander. This is what I'm going to fly today. So you can see there's two cameras on it. You got the one that you fly by, and then you got the one I record the videos with up here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This sucker's fast. What's up, Wiccan? I figured I would do a Dave. Hey, Dina, bud. Figured I'd do a live stream. I haven't done one of these in ages. And what better way to do a live stream than fly this new build, which I flew the other day. Y'all saw the video from. And I'm going to fly it at the college here. This thing is really hard to fly, but with that crazy up to, I think it's like 45-ish. I think it's about 45 degrees. It's not too hard to fly, it's more hard to land than anything. But the other thing, some of you may or may not have seen yet. That's the goggles I'm using now. I finally got away from the what's up, Kush? This is WVU State, West Virginia State University in Institute. It's about 5 miles from my house. So we're going to try to fly a little bit here. There's some people out, but not over here where I'm at. So I'll stick to the trees. What's up, Hillbilly? Have you got to fly any recently? I haven't seen any videos, so I'm imagining work has you working 120 hours a week or something. Fix this strap here. Yes, it is the laser frame, the one we got in quad box. Honestly, it wasn't too hard to switch from the box goggles. The trickiest part for me was the field of view. So in the box goggles I had like a 16:9 view, and in these goggles here it's a 4:3 view. So if I had 16:9 goggles, the change probably wouldn't have been all that difficult at all. The hardest thing I had to deal with was, and I saw this in Rotor Riot's recent episode with the dude with the box goggles, he had the hardest time getting focused, and I had the same issue. I could not adjust the IPD while I had the goggles actually on. I had to adjust them and then kind of look ahead and then put them on, and then it's fine. And I've been fine ever since once I got that adjusted. But man, until I did, I like to never got to figure it out. I think it's just a training thing to get your eyes to focus straight ahead and not get confused. But man, it took forever for me to figure that. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to get it. I could see clear, but I was seeing like 2 screens. So, you know, they were talking about the diopters also. It ain't the diopters, it's the stupid IPD. If you don't get that right, man, you can't see. All you see is double. So, and the numbers on these things on their range is wrong. So, I've got my IPD from the eye doctor because they measured it there. And it's a lot less than what you would think it is according to these goggles. So these goggles are off. Their sizing is off or something, I don't know. What was that about head play? Head play, you use head play explicit? Man, it's got like a super wide view. There was a fellow I used to fly with him and flown him forever. He had a set of those. Man, it was, and I had box goggles, the same ones that I've got now, and the field of view in that thing made mine seem small. It was ridiculous. It's like, the problem I had trying to fly those things is I was just looking everywhere. You know, I couldn't focus on anything because I was constantly looking around. Really immersive, but really hard to fly for me anyways. So I want to try to get this thing on here. What I have now, this is what I got now. So these are Attitude V3s. It's been modified. I got these from a buddy of mine, Zach. So it's got like the white plate from one of the other ones, I think, and then they're black, and then it's got a, what is this thing, a Furious, I don't know, LaForge. I think it's got a LaForge in it. I guess that's, yeah, LaForge. I don't know which one. I don't know what this stuff is. It works good. So what I've got to figure out though is I need to get something printed for the top of this, for this, so that I can like glue it down and then put this inside of that so it'll stay steady. I've got like double-sided tape with like Velcro there right now, and that seems to work about the best, but it's still got a little play in it. I'd like to not have any play in it, so I need to clean my lens. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with now. It doesn't really affect it any, it's just I'd like it to be a little more steady, you know. But not too bad. Let me get my antennas on here. I'll show you with the antennas on it. I'm using a ImmersionRC SpiroNet patch and a TBS Triumph for the circular on here with tape, because this was the wrong kind. This was like not the SMA, it was the RP SMA, and so then I've got an adapter in here. And it is a legitimate one actually. It's got their little logo and everything down there like it's supposed to. It's just the reverse one, which I ordered incorrectly or something, or I think I swapped with somebody or something like that. Swapped them, because I had the other kind too. Is that all good? That's all good.
Welcome to OpenTX.
So there it is with the antennas. Boom. So since I lean my head way forward, that's basically straight out. Alright, so let's see if I can figure out how to get this screen on here for you guys. You be upside down for a minute while it's all out. I got some wiring to hook up. That. And get this out. Let's see here. Let's find out if I flip this around if it's in the right spot. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Not bad. Alright, so set that up there. Now I want to plug in, flip this around again, flip this around. Alright, so check this thing out. I've got this from Bardwell suggested these, and I ordered a couple of them. They're pretty slick, so you can plug in a battery, and then you've got, coming out their side, you've got USB power. And you can adjust how far down it goes before it like shuts off. So right now it's on like 14.8, but you can adjust that down, which is pretty slick. So let me plug in my phone here so it won't die on me. There we go. And let's do this right here. There we go. That's a little better. All right, let's plug this thing in. And I have no idea how the video reception is going to be for you guys. I haven't tested this setup with this, so.
RF signal critical.
Oh, shut up. It is not critical. All right. Let's see. Boom. That don't look too bad. All right. That is recording. And trying to watch where these people are going. I don't know why there's people down here at the school on a Sunday. Classes are done. I have no earthly idea. Alright, so we got that. This should be fun. I think I got a spectator over there. Let me get myself situated here. Alright. So, let's see what we got. Gotta plug my goggles in so I can get some signal. On. Yeah. On. Alright. What we got here? Hopefully you're all reception pretty good. Just gonna kind of fill out the space here with this one for a minute before I do anything crazy. Pretty good. Trying to get a feel for how this thing's flying, man. Because I props and flying in these spots, but do some figure eights here. Always fun.
Time to run it up.
A little bit out from me, but that's all right. All right, not too bad. Let me go grab it real quick. All right, well, that was some pretty crappy flying. Let me flop this around here again. Turn this off here. Unplug. It's always a little nerve-wracking when you're flying when you got people. And there's a lot of them. I don't get it. Why are there so many people down here today? School is out. Why are they down here? This is the problem I'm having around here. Part of why I kind of got in a little bit of a funk condition to being home from vacation and everything is finding places that I can fly that are relatively close and kind of interesting to fly. I mean, heck, there's not even any good places that are just empty fields around here, because every place that's anything around here, there's a gazillion people in the summertime. So like, there's no just like fields with some trees. This is West Virginia. You would think that there would be, you know, a lot of places like that. There's not. It's like every place that can be developed, that's had any kind of development at all, is just got stuff and people. It's frustrating. Unplug this. And so it gets to be really tricky to finding where to fly. I mean, you either got to like get up like you know, 6 in the morning, heck, even then, I've done that. Even then, at the little park that's close to me, there's people walking. Because obviously, you know, that's when they want to go walking, is 6 in the morning. So, you know, I can't find anywhere that's decent to fly. It would be, yeah, a drone park would be great. It's like the skaters. They used to get ran out everywhere. I guess they still do in a lot of places. Yeah, shoot them then riff. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's frustrating to find places. Like, usually I can come up here in the summer because it's usually pretty dead, and especially on the weekends. Nope, not today. Today's a pretty day. There's a million people here. School is not in. Summer school's not in. The regular, well, maybe summer school is in, but they wouldn't be having classes on a Sunday. So I don't know what they're doing. They're not moving in. They're just walking around, a bunch of kids with backpacks. I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyways, enough complaining. Man, I got to get used to flying this thing though. It's so different flying with that much up tilt. I haven't quite adjusted to it yet. I like it in some respects. Some respects I don't like. So a couple things I like about it. One, for those who don't like to have props in view, you don't get props in view, which is kind of cool. Two, you go wicked fast. And oh no, there's at least 50. There's like 50 people over there. So I don't know. They're all down. So when I was flying and I was heading toward the flagpoles, they're all right down there. There's a walkway and they're going back and forth across that walkway. The building across the way there that you saw, like the white and the thick, that's dorms, I believe. And so they're going back and forth. They're not carrying stuff, so they're not moving in or anything. So I don't know what the deal is. But they're all staying down that way. They're not coming up this way, which is good. That helps. So I can stay up on this thing here and be relatively safe. But yeah, you just never know when they're going to head this way. So anyway, but so I like the up tilt. It's fun to fly because it's like really fast. And it gives you a different perspective on different tricks. Tricks work out different when you're doing this. New goggles, I like them. I'm still adjusting. The field of view still messes with me a bit. Mostly because I guess it's just the shape. I don't know. I'm not sure why it messes with me, but it messes with me for some reason. I'm adjusting to it. Came back to 50 hours. There you go. You find somewhere that's nice, you know, I'll meet you there, Hillbilly. And, you know, as long as it's not too far, on a weekend or something, somewhere we'll meet in the middle and fly. If you find somewhere that's interesting, if it's close to shopping, it's more likely that I can do it, especially on the weekends, because my wife will want to go. She'll be mad if I take off in the car, especially after my daughter goes to school, because she'll have the other car, so my wife would be stranded at the house and she wouldn't be too happy. So if you find somewhere that's relatively close to some shopping that has some stuff, would be awesome. Fairground, yeah, I saw some of the video there from that. So let me get another battery here. I'm gonna try to fly just another one here real quick. See, I'm trying to get some flight time in on this sucker so that I can get used to it. Yeah. That's a little far there, Jennifer. Although we did go, we went up your way. That's been several years ago. It was like 2012. We ended up going up that way long before I was in the drones, and we went across the border, went up into Canada, went up to Toronto, and up, what's the town there, just a little bit north of Toronto, where Canada's Wonderland is. So we went to Canada's Wonderland. We had the Cedar Fair season passes, so that gets you into Cedar Point, Canada's Wonderland, Carowinds, Kings Island, Kings Dominion, like they got like 12 or 15 parks or something you can get into with just one pass. And so we used to do that, and we'd go camping and go to all these different parks. We'd, you know, spend like 4 or 5 days at a park and camp, you know, because we're basically in the park all day. And so we used to do that a lot. And so that was So we went up there and we did that, and then we went and saw a bunch of stuff in Toronto. So we got like this city pass thing that they had, and so that got you into the zoo, it got you into the big tower, it got you into what else was it? There was like a museum that was downtown. There was some sort of interactive learning thing, science thing, something the other that you got into, and then what was the other thing? Oh, Casa Loma. Yeah, that's really cool. If you ever get to go to Toronto, check out Casa Loma. That was awesome. So that castle's been like all kinds of different movies and stuff. So it's pretty neat. I put my battery on backwards. But yeah, so we were up that way, and that was a whole lot of fun. We stopped just outside of Niagara at one of the rest stops, and there's like all these. It was kind of the strangest rest stop I've ever been in, because I've never seen rest stops that had like restaurants and all kinds of stuff. And you walk across the interstate, you probably know which one I'm talking about. And so while we were there and we were eating, my wife came over. She found this thing where they were doing these tours, and it seemed a little sketchy to me, but I was like, all right, we'll give it a go, because all these people were doing it, and I was like, all right, we'll do it. So we go and we check out this tour guide, and so they had us meet at this sketchy gas station. And then that was when my radar was like, oh crap, I don't know what we got ourselves into. But it turned out to be really fun. We had like really cool tour guide. His name was Ivan. Really awesome dude. So he took us all over Niagara there to the falls and to the whirlpool and a bunch of stuff, you know, and had all kinds. We learned a whole bunch of stuff there while we were there with him. And so we were there basically all day, and then we left like, I don't know, it was almost 11 o'clock at night, and crossed over into Canada like 11 o'clock at night. And I thought for sure that would be like, we'd be like pulled over and searched, and they let us roll right in. The guy though at the thing, he was like, why do you want to go to Canada? And I was like, we're going to go to Canada's Wonderland, do some other sightseeing. He goes, why do you want to go to Canada's Wonderland? You got Cedar Point, you know, just like an hour from here or something. And he's like, that's a much better park. I was like, yeah, so we've been there though. We've not been to Canada's Wonderland. He goes, fair enough. He goes, have fun, see ya. So yeah, we did the boat ride. That was awesome. I was the only one who was actually getting video though. I had my phone, and I had a life-proof case. So it's like a waterproof case. And so we were on that boat, and I'm like all over at the front, and that water's just like hosing us down, you know, from the falls. And we're getting drenched, and I'm the only one out there filming anything, because everybody else is hiding their cameras under the plastic stuff, because they had these really expensive cameras that couldn't get wet. And so we went up under the falls, and you know, on the steps and all that stuff, did all that, and I took a bunch of video and pictures and stuff with that camera, and people were like, you're gonna ruin your camera. I'm like, no. And I never did. It was fine. The camera was perfect. So with that life-proof case, so those definitely work. But anyways, I'm gonna fly another one here. All right there, Tarana, shut up a little bit. Let's fly another one here. The people, well, they're kind of dying down. There's about 5 or 6 of them down there now.
Telemetry recovered.
Let's see how it goes. That. All right. I'm gonna try to fly slower. We'll see how that goes. I don't know how well that's gonna work. I'm gonna plug this thing in, flip this around. Yeah, I had more trouble coming back. That's exactly right. A whole lot more trouble coming back. Charging has stopped. Well, charging stopped. All this battery's all the way down. That's fine. Okay. All right. It'll cool down a little bit. All right. So let's fly a little bit. Get glasses. I'll flip this around. Boop. All right. Yeah. See good. All right. Good deal. Sit this out a little bit away from me. And let's see if I can fly a little bit around some of these trees, maybe. I'm going to try to go slower. I don't know how well that's going to work. See, I'm going to plug in my fan too. It's getting a little warm here. Now it's on. All right, got my fan on and everything. Sweet. All right. God bless it, that's so hard to do. This thing is like hauling. You come through Still getting adjusted to it. Oh, whew. Coming through the still adjusting that angle. It's so weird. So weird to get used to. So weird. I like that little tree. Now I can see that tree now. In my other goggles, I could never see these trees. They would like just be, so excited. They would just be kind of blend in a lot, but it's, these, they don't really blend in. Feel that angle, man. When I do those front flips, still adjusting that. Yeah, I got a bit of static around here for some reason. And I'm doing way too many left turns. Let's do some left turns. The right over here. Oh, yeah, that's it. I can just barely see one of my props in my camera. I don't know if you all can see that or not. Just barely. That's how much camera angle I've got. And these are like the front arms. This is that Tramp frame. And so they're like stretched out in the front, and so they stick way out there. So
Try the one lap.
I've got to get my OSD back on here. That was the other problem. I've had so much trouble with this thing, getting it set up and flying like I want it to. It's just been headache. Oh, crashed. Oh. Ah, dang it. I'm stuck. Oh. Alright, my glasses back on here. Alright. Charging stopped. Yeah, I know. Temperature too high. Alright, let's around here. Who else we got? Oh, hey, Lewis. Put this around. Take y'all with me while I'm going to get my quad here. Crashed on the grass over somewhere. I think it's this big tree. There it is. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've really been active on here. I posted a few videos here and there, but it's been this funk for a long time. Going on our trip helped a lot. That kind of got me out of the funk for a little while. Then we got back, of course, and then you're more back in the funk because, you know, it's kind of crappy being back home after being in paradise. So, those times. Anyways, I'm trying to get myself back out of it. I'm getting there. You know, like I was saying earlier, just struggling to find places that I can fly consistently that I don't have to worry about people. And most of the people now are finally leaving here, which is good. There was a bunch here. I don't know what the deal was. But anyways, so figured I'd come out and fly a little bit, and I was like, you know, I should do a live stream. I haven't done one of those in forever. So that's what I decided to do. You know, interact a little bit, see how you guys are doing. So I'm just trying to adjust to this ridiculous camera angle. I mean, you're flying forward like this for the most part. I mean, I'm always a little bit more forward than level. So my camera's usually tilted down just a little bit. So keg, is that keg? Cool, dude. What's up? And who else we got in here? Something for days. Need to go back to the chat here. Live chat. Scroll back. All right. Yeah, I figured the video feed here, has it been pretty crappy on the video? I don't know what the deal is, why it would be so bad. It's been pretty good before, but what's up, Kevin? And so I don't know, it looked kind of crappy when I was playing around with it, so I'm not sure what the deal is with it. It's hard to say. I'll figure out something to make it better. Maybe I gotta do a different channel or something. I'm not sure. Find a better channel. Possibly. Let's see here. Figure out which one to put my battery on. But yeah, I'm just trying to adjust this thing and then not worry about people popping out of nowhere. Because there's a lot of people here today. And I generally don't want to fly where there's people. But I'm kind of tired of searching. Because the only time I can fly where there's no people is when it's nighttime and it's really dark around here and I don't want to fly at night. And like 6 in the morning or something. And even then I run into people. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. Figure something out, I guess. So let's see how the people's situation is. I've just got to get better at flying this thing. This one, proximity. I got to work on that. It's fun, but I'm not very good flying proximity at that high of speed. So I got to get better. Got to get better. Let's see here. So let's plug her back in. We'll fly a little more. Maybe I'll let y'all watch me do my Stevie Wonder. Now I'll put it back on the video. That's probably better. We'll see. I don't know what it looks like when it's there, but hopefully it's not ridiculously bad. But I'm sure it's probably not great. Am I recording? I've got to record in case I have a good crash. I did have a good crash the other day. I may post that on my Instagram later. I'll dig it out. Flying this one. I plowed right into the ground because I didn't pull up quick enough. I'll have to post it. It rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled. Didn't break anything or damage anything, just knocked the battery loose and the GoPro loose. So, let's see here what we got. See if I can. I want to see if I can. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. Maybe I can do something interesting. Probably not. Because I'm not all that great. Oh, what the heck was that? That thing freaked me out there for a second. Not sure what the deal was there. Sound like a pop loose? Yeah. I'm sure they're not. Ah, let's set this thing a little farther away. That was kind of freaky. I don't know what the deal was. Let's just put on the ground or something. Not stay in the trees. Car. That's the problem, man. I get so much speed. Oh, dang it. That's part of it. Dang it. Dang it. Ah. Alright. Bring y'all with me again. Alright. Let's flip this around here. I can't remember what I was around. Oh, I'll see it there. So, you all see my struggles. For those who think I'm a good pilot, I'm not. I'm mediocre at best. And I know that. Ah. I can admit it. There's some grass there. That's the thing with this sucker, man. Bottom mount too, that's the other trick. You catch the ground a lot quicker, you know. So I've got to get myself adjusted to that too. It's a learning curve. And then I'll go back and I'll fly my other ones, and I'll probably fly them even worse after flying this one, because I'll get so used to this one I'll probably crash them a ridiculous number of times. You know, that's probably what'll happen. We'll see here. Let's see. Tie this up a little bit more. Let's make sure it's getting snug. All good. Still recording. I try to fly again. All right, flip it around here. And we'll see the focusing. Yep, there we go, focused. All right. Down. Plug my goggle battery back in. Do you all tend to unplug your goggle batteries a lot, or do you leave them plugged in most of the time while you're flying? I'm curious which you do. Not being all that familiar with battery life, but I've got that was kind of fun. I've got pretty good battery on it. It's one of those from Fat Shark that's got the little voltage checker on it. Pretty nice. Pretty nice battery. I'm pretty happy with it. This camera is so weird. It's fun in a way, because the angles that you would normally be like falling with the other angle, you're not. You're just kind of cruising backwards. There's a whole tree thing there, you know, behind the tree. Kind of look up at it, you're still going backwards. Now I'm finding with these goggles here, because of the different field of view and with much better clarity, I find that I fly a lot closer when I'm like going around stuff. I end up being a whole lot closer to it, which is cool. That's one of the things, like when I did that with the other one, it wouldn't be that same type of effect. It has a different effect on it because of the camera, which I really like. But still takes some good use to it. I don't know what my battery really is. I need to get my OSD hooked back up. I'll talk about that on the crash. That's not too bad there. Pretty steady. I gotta figure that video out here. Just the way I'm positioning myself. not too bad. I'm within 10 feet of myself. Maybe 15 feet. Alright. Flip this around. Alright, so I've been unplugging. I'm doing this stuff. Save as much battery as I can. So, the question was, do you typically unplug after a flight of your with your goggles, or do you leave them plugged in?
Telemetry lost.
That's my question. So, a lot of breakup, what to say, wrong channel maybe. Shouldn't be. It should be on A1. That's what this one's on. I don't know what the deal is with. I'm getting a lot of breakup too around here, so I don't know. Might just be the location I have this thing sitting because I'm under a tree. That's probably affecting it. Because it's shaded, that's kind of why I picked it, but maybe not the best location for it. I might sit in a different spot. I might try moving it. Let's try that. Let's try sitting you all on a different side here, more out toward where that's at, with the tree not directly behind you. We'll see if that makes any difference with the video. I don't know if it will or not. Switch on the cord, go on your battery. Okay, and you switch it off. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the bottom mount battery, but the do a kickflip. I have no idea what a kickflip is. What's a kickflip? I know it's a skating term, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, searching and flying, yeah. Getting your remix, yeah, I love my remix. This is a spot list I've been flying before. I just haven't really flown it a whole lot. It's a college. It's about 5 miles from my my house. Now we got people want to walk right out in the middle of that field. That makes perfect sense. That's what I would do when there's a sidewalk. I'd walk right through the middle of the grass, because you know that's what you do. But they're getting a bunch of stuff out. What are they doing? I have no earthly idea, but I think they're going to I think they're going to take over the field, and here's exactly what I'm talking about. Yep, that's what they're doing. They're going to take over the field. Never mind, someone's been zipping a drone around here. Do you want to come over and tell the drone guy, hey, we're going to take over now, and you know, see you later. Oh well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wander away from here a bit, and yeah, looks like they're going to play baseball or something. I don't know, or kickball. I can't tell what they're doing. Looks like they're setting up bases, and I see a bat or two. And there's, let's see how many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 9 of them over there. So I guess they got a whole team. I don't know. It's like girls and guys mixed, so nothing legitimate. But anyways, just kids having fun, I suppose. I don't know. So this is my life when I try to find places to fly. Unfortunately, I get nowhere. Turn that stuff off. Go ahead and hook this thing here. There's a little more around here at this campus I may check out, so I may take y'all with me on a little exploring. Just gotta get this stuff kind of packed up here. So I'm not sure how my battery's doing on my phone either. It doesn't really show me. I might try charging it again. Let's see if it'll let me charge. Charging stopped. Your phone's temperature is too high. Charging will continue when temperature returns to normal. Okay, never mind that. Thank you, Samsung, for telling my phone's temperature is too high. Probably need some Advil. Alright, let's zip some of this stuff up here. And we'll go wander a bit around campus. Take y'all with me. Let me get this in here. Turn this off. Put my controller up. And we will wander. Turn on the plug there yet. I should plug the. I'll turn the fan off. There we go. Alright. Let's go wander. See what we can find around here. See if there's anything interesting. I look like a crazy person carrying a box. Then I'm too. Security probably come. Security knows me though, or they've seen me around here a bunch, so they generally don't bother me. But here, I'll show you the. Can you see the people over there? Probably not. Anyways, they're over there now. Oh, let's go over to this other spot on the campus. There's some benches under a tree, and we'll get over here on this other side where there's nobody. Yeah, there's somebody way down there sitting on the bench. We'll leave them alone though. And we got a couple other trees here. Used to fly down this spot anyways. Quite a bit. There's a neat little spot on a building over there, but I'm not about to dive it today. My buddy did that. He ended up on top of the roof. I don't know if he got that. If Zach gets on here, if he got his quad back or not. I'm assuming he did. I haven't heard one way or the other. I'm assuming he did. I don't know. So here's where I'm at right now. So other side. So those kids are all the way. They're back over the building. See the kids walking there. Where are they at? Anyways, they're somewhere. They're over that way. So we've got kids walking this way now. And we got some dude over there. And we got anything else? No. Just these kids. Maybe I'll fly in this little spot right here. Just kind of practice. We'll see. I'll have to watch for those kids. Grab me a battery. Alright, we got anybody on here, Steve? Yeah, we still got some people. What do you know? Y'all not bored with me yet? Oh, I just lost somebody. He must have got bored. I don't blame you. Drone Obsessed Jerry, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Jerry. Not too bad. Hey, you'll add Adamus. I haven't seen you on here for a while. Hear anything on new battery tech? No, I haven't. That's great. They just stopped right in the middle. Because, you know, that's what I would do, stand out in the middle of the blaring sun. Yeah, maybe they'll move when I take off. We'll find out. Get my trunk in there. Turn that on.
Welcome to OpenTX. Switch warning.
Flip that switch, there we go. Alright. What do we got here? Let's see what's going on chat wise. Grounded, what's been going on, dude? Oh, now they're going the other way. Teenagers. Alright. Now plug this back in. Maybe. There we go. Okay, that's on. I don't know what these people are doing. I cannot for the life of me figure them out. Are you coming or are you dimming? No, now they're coming back. Make your mind up. It's not difficult. Go one way or go the other way. Love birds. I'll wait till they're done before I plug in. So, goggles down. Oh yeah. Yeah. So what's your other two besides the goggles being down? Let's crash out of here. Now we're going the other way. Nope, they're leaving. Yay! Time to fly. Hey, what's up, Luke? Alright. We're going to try this from here. Let's see how it goes. Flip you all around here. We'll see if the video is any better over this way. Did it flip around or did my screen inside just go out on me? Did it go off? Let's find out. I'll let y'all for a second here. Oh, nope, it did. That's because I forgot to turn the external battery on. On. That could have been part of the problem too. Battery being low. We'll see. Alright, let's flip you around again. And get the focus. What did it do? Why are you trying? Oh, helps to plug it in. And now I have to turn the battery back on. Battery's on. Now it's got power. Now it's on. Now I can see it. Okay. Bring us up a smidge. There we go. So I can get the focus though. Focus. Ah, there we go. Now we're focused and we're good. And I got spectators. So what's that goes? Right up at the tree. Crazy. I like it. Oh, too low on the ground. Ah. Fred. Hit the ground. Alright, so it's around here. Oh. Ah. Gotta get it. Alright. She's all good. All good. We'll fly again. Sure, I got one bent prop. Let's bend it back and we'll see how the video is. The bent prop. Make sure they're all snug still, yeah. I need to put turtle mode on this thing. I might do that this evening. Turn that back on. Still got a little bit of juice. Sit that right there. Alright, flip you around. And we'll try this again. Yeah, those kids liked it. They were like, holy cow. There might have been some other words said. Alright. Video is still kind of weird. I don't know if it's what to do. Might just be my head orientation, I don't know. Sometimes it's better than other times. Right through there, it was really bad. I think it's my head orientation. I gotta care which way I'm facing.
Either one a lap.
It feels static, like right in front of me for some reason. I always crash out there. Ah. Must just cut the grass the other day. At least it's dry. Yeah, put that down there. Let's unplug this, peel around. Alright.
Telemetry lost.
Put that there. Alright, so still got 4 of you on here. What do you know? What we got here? Check the antenna, yeah. More breakup down. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is, but I've had so many issues. I've tried 2 different VTXs, so I'm pretty sure it's not the VTX. It's just, I don't know. I'm about frustrated with it though. It's real sketchy. So, but yeah, this thing's fast. It's fun. But it's not fun because the video, it doesn't break up when I'm like here. I think it's just my orientation. And it could be these goggles like this. I'm not a big fan with the way this is set up here. And I think I'm just having issues with that too. I've had better issues when I just use one antenna on it, so I don't know. I might try that too, I don't know. But it doesn't explain the issues with this one here, but yeah, I don't know. I'm at my wit's end with it, to be honest. But go back to my normal flying it's probably what I'll do. Just because I'm used to them and like them. This is fun for a change though. So what else is going on with you guys? I'm gonna let this thing cool down a little bit here. So yeah, motors are fine though. Just let my face cool down. So what else is new here? Let's see. Good before the crash, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe the antenna's a little loose now. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be. Still pretty snug. I might try a different antenna on it though. Try that. Let's try that. Take this one off. We'll try a different antenna. We'll see what we get. I've got lots of choices. Somewhere in here. Where the hell is it? I got a whole bag of choices. Whee! I could put I'll tell you ones I've had the best luck with. Is I'm just going to put one on there. I'm going to put my left hand. This is the ones I've had the best luck with in the past as far as reception goes. Is this Pagoda on my goggles and this Ion, I think it's Ion from IB Crazy on my quad. And we'll go left hand circularized and we'll just do one antenna, not diversity, because I don't really need diversity out here. I'm not flying far enough away to matter. And just flying out in this open space, I don't really need a patch to be honest. So let's swap it up and see what we get. Maybe it'll magically be better. We'll see how that goes. I can say this, it ain't going to be any worse. Alright. Got that on there now. And see if I can get this Ion on here. I really like this antenna. I got this from my buddy Bill Neese. If you get to watch this later, Bill, and you see it, I want to tell you this is a really great antenna. I never have any issues with it. I just really need to get left hand patch antenna, I guess. Alright. Been flying for a couple of weeks. The weather's been, man, we have had so much rain here. We finally got, the last couple of days have been nice. Yesterday started out kind of sketchy, then it got really nice, and today's been really nice. And I think the rest of the week is supposed to be nice. I'm hoping. Hopefully it stays that way, because when we got back from vacation, the weather sucked. Alright, I got more batteries in. Where are they at? There's one. If you don't use these kind of things, you should. It's good to know which batteries are charged without having to check them. So always put them on there whenever I charge them, and then I know I've got a full battery. I don't have to think about it. I just know. That really helps. I'm sure most of you guys probably do that already though. Just something on there to indicate that it's charged. And then you don't think about it. It's pretty nice. But we'll see how this goes. Alright. Yeah, this thing is wicked fast. It's got 2207, 2650 kV motors, 4S, and all up weight with the GoPro and everything on this one now is 618. The original setup was going to have my turtle on it, and I had that on there, but I had issues with the VTX I was using with that setup because I can't get this VTX in there with that setup. All up weight was just under 500 grams. That sucker was hard to fly. Mostly because the video kept cutting out on me. Completely, not like this, where it's just interferency. It was like not snow, but like it was almost like it was losing power because it was like going to black and white, kind of like it was browning out maybe. And it would go like black and white, get real choppy, then it'd come back, and then it'd be fine. It's at different areas, it just kind of hit and miss. It would be sometimes you could fly a whole battery no problem, and then sometimes it would like be from the get-go. It was really weird. It wasn't any noise in the video at all though. You know, it was like super clean. No no static, no noise lines or any of that kind of stuff. Stacey, it kind of helps to make sure your transmitter's on.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Alright. Transmitter's on. Alright. There we go. Y'all can see me. Hi. Alright, that's really weird for me. Now let me set this out here and see what my video looks like. Find out. That's on. Put my goggles back on. And if I can find my look, there it is. All right. Myself situated here. All right. Let's see what we got video-wise now. No issues yet. A little bit there, but not just touching. Alright. There's that noise. Not big. I don't know, other movies made it. I don't know. Yeah, still a lot of noise. I think it's after it's getting hot maybe. It was good there for a little bit. And then it started getting... Wow, it's good though. I think I get. I'm not sure what to do. Man, really bad up there.
Final one lap.
Oh. I don't know anymore. I'm giving up on video. This is the stuff right here that makes me want to quit, you know? when you get just ridiculous noise. I don't know. I don't get it anymore.
Telemetry lost.
May scrap this build. Who knows? Sit it off to the side. Go fly what I know works. That I don't have issues with. So you just get tired of fighting with this stuff sometimes, you know? You guys ever get like that? Get tired of fighting stuff? You just want to give up? That's part of the funk I've been into, because I've been fighting with this thing for like more than a week. Yeah, it's got a cap on there. I'm not putting another one on there. It's hard enough to get one. It didn't make any difference either. So I don't know. I'm about fed up with it. I'm just at the point I'm tired of fighting with this stuff. You know, it's just you take working components from one quad, you put them on a different quad, and then you get this kind of stuff here. So I don't know anymore. It's kind of frustrating. So I've got a few other things I could try with it, but I'm at the point I'm just getting tired of taking this thing apart. Yeah, it made absolutely zero sense. I tried two different caps too. They're both low ESR. One was a higher capacity than the other one. That's what I've got. I've got a higher capacity one on there now, figuring, you know, suck a little more out just in case. But no, that doesn't seem to matter. Yeah, I've done 2 different VTXs, 2 different cameras. I didn't have any issues with this type of noise with the other cameras. So I'm thinking it's probably camera, but I had issues with the VTX, but I can't put this VTX in there with the other camera because the other camera has the whole HD board and everything in there. So I do have another camera. This is a CADX camera here. So I may take this camera out and put in, I've got a Foxeer I could swap in here pretty easy and try that. I may try that and see what it does. I'm not completely giving up, but I'm just getting frustrated with it, you know. So very annoying. I want to like it too, because some frames, that's entirely possible. I don't know. It's entirely possible. Oh, my battery power is getting really low, and my phone is still hot. It probably won't let me charge. So I'm gonna probably call it. Let's see if I can get any juice in this thing at all to charge. Let's see. Maybe I can get. Maybe it'll let me charge. It's been complaining about being hot. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. There we go. Haha, it's going to charge now. Sweet. There we go. So, yeah, I may try a different camera. That's an easy change now. So, it's worth a shot since it's an easy change. Pretty sure it's not the VTX though. And I took before I had the video running through the flight controller to get the OSD, and that was probably the worst. Got like black lines. It was terrible. So took that out of the equation, power the camera directly from the VTX. That usually fixes I fixed that issue, but now I've got this breakup issue. So I don't know what the deal is there. That could be antenna, so it's entirely possible it's still VTX. I don't know. I'm just kind of frustrated. Anyways, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna get off here. I've been on here over an hour. It's been too long, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of flying, the static noise, me mumbling on, and yeah, it was fun just to kind of rip around here. And now they're coming over this side. Thank God it'll change. Anyways, you guys have a good one. I will see you guys later. Never stop flying, guys. See ya.